I pizzeria. Damn. Don't ever leave. Good morning. How y'all feeling today? It's a beautiful Tuesday. Hey. You're been good in all ways. He saved the day. He saved the day. I hope y'all know that. Grand Rising, kings and queens. We're going to get up in here in this good old morning. Trying to get my throat together so I can give y'all some proper news. Got some Kirk Franklin playing in the back. I just finished listening to PJ Morton and Yebba. Thank you, Rickey Smiley, for that. Bless me. I'm going to let you know what's going on in the world, especially the U.S. What's going on with this coronavirus, what's going on with your presidente, that would be Joe Biden, and what's going on with Agent Orange. And, yeah. Hey, we're going to get about this song. We're doing a praise break right now. I'm going to give him some praise before I give y'all some news. Is that okay? I'm going to give him some praise with me. Tell him thank you. Hey, that's how it's supposed to be. Yes. I don't want to love nobody but you, Lord. Hey. Anybody else feel that way this morning? Hey. Listen. I don't know what your yesterday was. We don't know what our tomorrow is, but I know one thing. I'm here right now today. That's all that matters. Hey. He saves the day and he gonna come through. He don't do the stuff that superheroes do. Hey. I love Narc. Never find a love like this. I'm feeling good this morning, y'all. I am blessed. I'm blessed and I'm highly favored. I'm excited. I am feeling good. Gurch. With an R and a T. Gurch. That's great and good together. I think I see Twan the Dawn in the building. What's up, What's up, Twizon? Where you at, friend? Hey, I don't want to love nobody but you. I don't want to love nobody but him. Hey, I'm a Scorpio. Y'all didn't know? I just had a birthday. October 30th. True Scorpio. Harvest moon and everything. The autumn.
News headlines. Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is 9 minutes after the hour, y'all. Got your front page right here. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcel, here with a quick look at your front page news. We now have 2 coronavirus vaccines that appear to be quite effective in killing the virus. So last week, Pfizer announced that their vaccine was 90% effective. Well, yesterday, Moderna revealed that its vaccine shows a 94.5% effective rate. Both vaccines would require 2 shots several weeks apart, but Moderna can be stored in a regular refrigerator. Pfizer's require a regular refrigerator versus a Pfizer, which requires freezing. Now, when it comes to COVID-19, yesterday, President-elect Joe Biden said that he was afraid that more people could die if the government waits until January the 20th to act. He is urging President Trump to please begin the transition process. Okay. Meanwhile, transition process, Trump is busy making last-minute military moves. Republicans and Democrats are upset over plans to remove thousands of troops out of Afghanistan. And the New York Times reported yesterday that President Trump was asking about launching a military strike on a nuclear site in Iran. Apparently, other White House...
Remember, Eva, I told you that these going to be the most dangerous...
You said that,
60-something days of his entire presidency. He has been thinking, why are you pulling the troops out of Afghanistan? Like, you know, and people that, all of his advisors told him, like, please don't do that right now for national security purposes. And then he about to start. He about to start a war. And what the senators, United States senators need to do, they need to remove him from office. They need to remove him from office.
25th Amendment.
Huh?
They need the 25th Amendment to use it to remove him.
Right. That's crazy.
Well, thank God the other White House officials were able to talk him out of it. But that's what's going down in news. For more on that, log on to the Rickey Smiley morningshow.com. Rock T, what's going down in sports?
Last night, Monday Night Football, one more again. The Minnesota Vikings beat Chicago in one of them sloppy games. But that's 3 in a row for the Vikings, man. So we're going to see what happens with them. In the meantime, the New Orleans Saints quarterback Drew Brees was injured last weekend versus the 49ers. Multiple cracked ribs and a collapsed lung. Backup quarterback Jameis Winston will take over as quarterback. Of course, utility player Taysom Hill will probably mix in as well. So we don't know how long Drew Brees is going to be out, but your boy Jameis Winston, he's over there to try to get his career back started, kind of like Teddy Bridgewater did last year. So we'll see what happens with that. James Harden, he rejects the extension offer from the Houston Rockets. Word is that he is making it obvious that he is no longer interested in being a Rocket. He's focusing on a possible trade with the Brooklyn Nets to join Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. In the meantime, Oklahoma City Thunder traded CP3 Chris Paul III to the Phoenix Suns. So he's going to join shooting guard Devin Booker in the backcourt over there in Phoenix. A lot going on, man, in sports. That's what I'm talking about. Gary with the T, what you got there, Pippin?
All right, now, Ricky, I've always said wherever there's a little smoke, there's some fire, y'all.
You did.
People are whispering about Jay-Z and Beyonce. Now, it's being reported y'all that Beyonce may have given Jay-Z an ultimatum about his weight. Now, Jay-Z have gained a little weight. If y'all seen recent pictures that he has gained a little weight even. And they're saying, y'all, that the 50-year-old rapper was photographed in Hawaii recently, y'all, taking part in a squat-heavy morning workout on the beach now. They're saying, honey, that and they're saying that he was sporting a black T-shirt and some shorts, and I saw the picture, and he looked real chunky. And also, y'all think about it. Beyonce, honey, just recently joined forces with Peloton. Now, y'all know who that is, right?
No.
Yeah.
That's the machine.
The bike.
Jay-Z. What that got to do with Jay-Z?
Because she is working out, and if she's showing us that she could work
as
out.
As long as she is working out and committed to her deal and what they ask of her, and she getting her coins, honey, leave her alone. That has nothing to do with Jay-Z. Jay-Z could be fat as he want to be. It don't have nothing to do with her and Peloton, Gary. It don't. It just don't. I don't care what you're saying. No. You hold on. It don't have nothing to do with that.
This is my
you hold him up, niece. You hold up, niece.
If she's doing Peloton, honey, and exercising and working on something, do you think she want to see some fat, flabby man walking away from her damn bed?
She loves her husband.
No,
they
she don't
still
love him
together.
that much.
Ain't no trouble in paradise, and they fine.
Well,
Move
I
on.
tell you what, he's working out and he's trying to lose weight. How about that?
Well, that's probably because
anyway.
he feel fat on his own. He don't want to. He want to work out because it's for him, not for her.
No, it's for her. If you want to keep your damn wife, you better lose weight. You fat
damn
slob.
right, Gary. You're damn right, Gary.
No, Gary ain't right. They love each other for better or for worse. Thick or skinny. Thick or skinny, richer or poor.
Well, guess what, honey? He's working out. So that means he's fat. And she's sick of it.
No, that does not mean he's fat because he's working out,
That don't mean
Gary.
she making him work out.
Well, guess what? I said it is. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is fall cantaloupe. On the high end, you say fall cantaloupe, and on the low, you say beautiful mandarin. That's your color for today. Brad, what you got coming up next in the hot spot?
Well, Gary, let me tell you, niece, Michelle Obama calls out Trump for refusing to concede to Joe Biden. I'm going to tell you all about it up next in the hot spot. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot.
It's the BRAT. Don't start.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, man. It is turned up this morning, man. Brett got a whole lot of news on Michelle Obama. What in the world is going on?
I sure do. Well, let me get into it. Hey, y'all. Good morning. This your girl, Brett Tat here. And this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into this thing. Yesterday, our favorite former First Lady, Michelle Obama, took to Instagram to go off on Donald Trump for refusing to concede the presidential election. She wrote, "This week, I've been reflecting on a lot where I was 4 years ago. Hillary Clinton had just been dealt a tough loss by a far closer margin than the one we've seen this year. I was hurt and disappointed, but the votes had been counted and Donald Trump had won. The American people had spoken. And one of the great responsibilities of the presidency is to listen when they do." She continued, "So my husband and I instructed our staff to do what George and Laura Bush had done for us, run a respectful, seamless transition transition of power, one of the hallmarks of American democracy. I have to be honest and say that none of this was easy for me. Donald Trump has spread racist lies about my husband that had put my family in danger. That wasn't something I was ready to forgive, but I knew that for the sake of our country, I had to find the strength and maturity and put my anger aside. She went on to say, so I welcomed Melania Trump to the White House and talked with her about my experience, answering every question she had, from the heightened scrutiny that comes with being First Lady to what it's like to raise kids in the White House. Our love of the country requires us to respect the results of an election, even when we don't like them or wish it had gone differently. The presidency doesn't belong to any one individual or any one party. To pretend that it does, to play along with these groundless conspiracy theories, whether for personal or political gain, is to put our country's health and security in danger. This is not a game. Unquote.
Wow.
And she spoke, and she is
she's absolutely right. Kay, what are some of the we'll get into the security risk. I'm sorry. That's really a serious story, though, because it can get really, really dangerous these next few weeks leading up to January the 20th.
Unfortunately, her words only matter to people like us that got sense, but to the people that support Trump, it don't matter.
Right. That's 74 million.
That's true. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot right there. Coming up next, we got Special K with the news that you never can damn use. Absolutely, positively not. And in the meantime, in between time, hit us up for them wake-up calls at 1-866-9-RICKY. 1-866-9-RICKEY. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
You liar! I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
All right, y'all, Rick's About the Morning Show. Hey, this is about that time. Y'all give it up and show your love right now for the comedian one and only extraordinaire Special K.
I ain't telling nothing but the truth this morning. I ain't telling nothing but the truth now. I sent all y'all a picture of Emily Murphy. And if you're out there in your car, if you're out there listening, Google Emily Murphy. Emily Murphy, the head of the GSA, the General Service Administration. This woman here, she is Karening the whole process of this transition. Now, we talk about politics, but we're going to get to it a little bit.
Oh, yeah, she sure is.
Now, she alone is holding up millions of dollars in funds necessary for Biden to start the whole process of the transition and everything. Y'all been hearing about that on the news, right? So, now she's the one, her by herself, on her own order, is refusing to sign off on any paperwork recognizing Biden as the president-elect. Now, she is the ultimate Karen. If you look at her picture, she is the ultimate Karen. She is a burly white woman. When I say burly, I ain't saying she fat. I'm saying she is big and burly.
Pudgy.
See, because burly is different. I mean, you got that big back. You got that big wide back. You got the
cornbread.
You got them back arms. You got them back arms. Them thick, the big thick arms. And she just hefty. And she looked like one of them white women. She got that thick neck that hang down in the front. She ain't got no chin and she ain't got no lips. Her lips real small. She keep that real red lipstick on her. Y'all know the white woman I'm talking about. She got them chubby hands and ankles and feet, and she always wearing flats or kitten heels every time you see her. And her thighs and her calves real thick. And they real pasty.
So you add her because she just won't turn over no information to Joe Biden.
She holding up the whole process.
All by herself, she can do that?
Yes. Yeah. She has the solitary authority to do that, and she doing it. She like Brad. She like that ticket agent. Like if you ever get her as a ticket agent at the airport when you got to change your flight at the last minute, you ain't got time to be going back and forth with all this rigor. She the one just holding it up. Because she doing extra stuff just to irritate and annoy you. She ain't gonna never let you change your flight without paying that $75 change fee. You know, she ain't gonna never just look out for you and just put you on the next flight. She told
you to go on standby knowing that it's not a full flight.
Exactly.
Right, knowing it's 12 people on the next flight. It's 12 people on the next flight. She still gonna put you through here. She in line in front of you at the fast food place taking forever to order because she got all these special ways that she need her sandwich made. You know her big ass gonna eat the whole thing.
Anyway.
Yeah, you want it cut in half and you want 2 tomatoes, you want extra. Just order.
You ought to give her information now. Let everybody blow. Well, they've been blowing her up because D.O. Hughley put her on his Instagram.
You can reach her at Emily Murphy on Twitter at GSA. She the one to go get a manager at Walmart or grocery store to report people that got one too many items to be in the express line. Right. She peeking all around you, counting everything in your cart, and she done went over and got the manager. He has 13 items. He has 30. Well, 2 of them is cans of soup. That's the same that count as one. Big burly ass.
One.
Big burly ass.
Karening.
I'm telling you, if you're out there in these streets, if you ever get her as your probation officer, be prepared for a year or 2 of pure hell.
Extra. Okay.
Pure hell. When you walk in that office and see a burly white woman.
And what is the definition of Karening?
Karening.
Yes.
Just being extra Caucasian, just being overly European in these situations that, like, you just extra for no reason.
Extra scared when you get
pull
in
up
the
in the parking lot, and you see somebody that tire is kind of across the line into the handicap spot. You call the police. You sit out there in the parking lot and wait for the police to arrive because this person is technically in a handicap spot and they don't have a handicap sticker. You know. You the person that ride behind somebody.
Handicapped people don't be parking that anyway. They be bringing their wheelchairs all the way from across somewhere.
Exactly. You ride behind somebody and see that they tag expired. You call the state trooper. Come on, man. Big burly ass out of here.
And can't let everybody know how you can be reached.
You can reach me at SpecialK913 on that Twitter machine and on Instagram. Holla at your boy.
All right, so I'm seeing a lot of Trump supporters on TikTok taking down their Trump flags and saying, let's go back to normal, and why aren't any of the Republicans riding in the streets, like Democrats would have if Trump got another 4 years. First problem, the fact that you said let's go back to normal tells me that you knew exactly what you were doing. Mm-hmm. You felt emboldened and protected by the president to behave the way you did, and now that he's not getting another 4 years, you now know that you shouldn't have acted the way you did, but you did it anyway. Secondly, the reason why you're not protesting or rioting in the streets about Biden winning is because you never had to. Biden and his administration never presented any policies that were direct threat to your existence. Your life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness was never on the chopping block, and you know it. You behaved the way you did because your president allowed you to. And now that the tone and the temperature in the country is changing, you know you have to change with it by default admitting that you were trash. But from the bottom of my ball sack, you.
Man, listen, TJ.
Hi.
TJ Van Loo. Bro, we love you, man.
Yeah.
We love you. You spoke for black.
Thank you so much.
Man, young man, how old are you?
I'm 25.
You 25? Where do you live? What state you in?
I live in Virginia.
Bro.
VA.
We absolutely. I played this all day yesterday on my morning show, and I'm playing at the top of the hour every day until I get sick and tired. You spoke for Black America. What inspired you to just like tell me what happened to inspire that video?
Well, it was kind of just me ranting to my audience of like 30, maybe 40 people on TikTok, and expressing, I guess how I was feeling about seeing people on that app and other apps, try to backpedal from their sentiments that they had all but a week ago. That they were not only a detriment to people like me, but people of different demographics as well. So to see you all put us through. This is a cussing-free show, correct? This is a cussing-free show. I just want to make sure
don't cuss.
Yes. Okay, all right, cool. I just want to make sure I'm committing myself to radio policy because I almost caught one. All right, so that they were willing to put us through a lot of turmoil and stress and danger for 4 years straight, and then were willing to put us through that again. So to see them suddenly decide that they wanted to go, quote unquote, back to normal really sent me to a place where I was not comfortable. So I got on my TikTok and just expressed myself to my audience of maybe 30, 40 people, and then a couple of days go by, it goes up, and I'm doing numbers that I really don't typically do on the app, and next thing I know, now I'm here on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, and it's a warm feeling to know that my ranting into the abyss was heard.
Well, I got to tell you, man, You keep doing what you're doing. I hope you run for office one day, and I want you to stay the same.
Yeah.
And you curse if you want to. You cuss if you have to cuss on your whatever. You say what need to be said, man. Because to be 25 years old, to sit here and you just spoke how all you. I mean, you articulated
to be that aware.
At 25 years old,
articulate.
And just the way you just broke it down, and I'm talking about like on the psychological side, like. You know, it just, and we had to play it on the show, and your video has went viral. D.L. Hughley has shared it on his, and Eva has it on her page, and it's all over the place. And it's our favorite video right now after the fact of the election. So
yeah. Well,
so
thank you so much. I would also just like to I guess put a button on what I said. With a little less fever to it, but I think it is important to state that when we watch people, whether it be on Facebook or Fox News or places where the maggots tend to congregate, what the issue that they're facing right now is that their love and adoration for the country was all a facade. They never cared about the democracy. If they cared about the democracy, they would have listened to the children as they marched for their lives. If they cared about the democracy, they would have listened to Black Americans as we explained to them over and over again that we're experiencing systematic racism in ways they would never experience. If they cared about the country, they would have listened to us when we told them people shouldn't have to go into mountains of debt to be able to take care of their loved ones. And if they're going to change the Affordable Care Act, they need to hurry up and do it, because it's been 4 years and they have nothing to present for us, and we are still dealing with the Medicare system that we've had for a while now. If they cared about the democracy, they would have listened to us. They never cared about the people or the institution. They cared about the figurehead. The figurehead allowed them to feel legitimate. The figurehead allowed them that their conspiracy theories had some type of validity to them. The figurehead allowed them to feel as though their voices were important.
Man, listen,
when they
I got to tell you, TJ, I hope that you run for office someday. And we need more young people like you representing us in the United States Congress and run in Virginia. You could definitely get elected. If you keep speaking out like that, everything that you just said, you need to make a part 2. And I promise you, I'll share it or whatever.
I will,
and when
too.
you get ready to run for office, man, we're going to come up to Virginia and support you. We got some powerful people in place up there that we already support. So, man, listen. You keep doing what you're doing, and you keep being outspoken and being a voice for the people. You are the future. You are the next generation. Keep doing what you're doing. And y'all make sure y'all follow TJ Van Loo. That's VanLoo on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. So y'all make sure y'all follow this smart, brilliant, genius 25-year-old aware young man. Happy to have you on this morning, man. More Rickey Smiley.
Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Hey, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, man. Gary C is being brought to you by Urban Movie Channel. That's right. Stream the docu-special A Closer Look with Ralph Tresvant only on UMC. Visit UMC.tv and use code Ralph30 for 30 days free. All right, Gary, what you got?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Comedian, actress, Oscar winner Monique, y'all, she is speaking out, y'all. She is encouraging her fans, that's all of us, y'all, to embrace our gray hair. The 52-year-old comedian and actress took to her Instagram to share a positive message, y'all, with her fans about becoming older and embracing your gray hair. She also lets fans know, y'all, she will not dye her hair to cover up her grays. And she wrote, "Hey, beautiful sisters, I've been asked numerous times, why don't I dye my hair?" She said, "I will not." She said, "Sisters, why are some of us afraid to let it happen?" She said, "I'm going to let the natural process happen. I'm enjoying maturing mentally and physically." She said, "I remember when I was younger, seeing beautiful older women that was good being older and wiser." She said, "I'ma let it happen. I love us for real," unquote. Isn't that beautiful?
Well, it looks good on her. I mean,
yeah.
On this picture on her Instagram, Monique is actually a beautiful woman. She looks good on here.
Absolutely.
And she's always been that way with her hair. Remember, she said she will not shave her legs?
Exactly.
Remember, and she never shaves her legs. She's like, that's her thing. So she like her hair.
So, Brad, do you dye your plants?
What?
But anyway,
I always have different braids.
Do I?
Her hair in all different colors.
All colors. Yeah,
Brad has changed her hairstyle every day.
So
I think it's a personal thing, man, whether people want to do that or not.
Do you dye yours, Gary?
Huh?
Hell yeah, they be using that just for men.
Gary hair jet black.
Sure do.
Jet black.
He sure do.
Okay.
No error, honey. Y'all know what y'all talking about.
Duke, and up there jet black looking like Michael Irvin, you and your sister.
The Kahlua today, y'all, is one of my favorite fall Kahluas. Y'all, my Kahlua today, y'all, is fall cantaloupe. On the hand, you say fall cantaloupe, and on the lunch, you say beautiful mandarin. That's your Kahlua for today.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. I got you. All right.
Root to the good bros. I don't care if you the good bros or the cat bros. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Eat Craig, ADZ, Go Sad, the root to the good bros. All right.
This is Brian White, Side Road Chapter Spring 96. You know those legendary 96 cues saying Happy Founders Day to Rickey Smiley and all the listeners. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
A mighty big boy, Fall 84, YE Jackson State University. Want to say Happy Founders Day to all my wonderful Q brothers. Love you. Roo.
Good morning. This is Romario Hartfield from the mighty YE Chapter, Jackson State University. Happy Founders Day to all the good brothers out there across the nation. Rickey Smiley, I'm talking to you, dog. Wake up, dog. You sound sleepy this morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Chattanooga, wake up. And Shreveport, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. And Jackson, wake up. Savannah, wake up. And Charleston, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, happy Founders Day to all the good bros. Shout out to the Cyro bros, Alpha Phi bros, YE bros, Gamma bros. Hey, man, I love y'all, the Psi bros. Hey, here we go, y'all. All the cues, if you in your car right now, pull your damn car over. I dare you to get out. Set a hop. Set it out. And my frat brother, George Clinton, newly member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Let's go. Hey, man. Hey, Rock T. Rock Teasy.
Yo.
What's the name of the little young man that's on 97.9 The Beat at nighttime?
That's P Skills, baby.
Let me tell you something.
Mr.
Special K, you saw it with your own eyes. Let me tell you something. I need all the bros all over the United States of America. There is a bruh in Dallas, Texas named P Skills. He on our sister station, 97.9 The Beat every night. This is the outest bruh. I will put this bruh up against any bruh in the whole frat. The outest bruh. Man, happy Founders Day to you, P Skills. Rest in peace and one of my best friends, man. He been gone from us for about 13, 14 years. T West, man. T West, Ada Epsilon, bruh, man. One of my all-time best friends when I came in the frat. Man, shout out to you, man. Rest in peace, man. Love you so much, man. Miss you. And rest easy. Rest easy, man. Hey, man, all the bros, Dark Nasty, all y'all, man. My line be Kappa Beta. What's up with y'all, man? Shout out to all George Grace, Lord Jordan, DC, our former Grand Bachelors, man. Everybody, man. Man, happy Founders Day. I'm getting tears. Yep.
Yes, sir, bro. Yes, sir.
You don't understand, bro. You know, I found fathers in the frat. I found in the frat. I found uncles in the frat. I found little brothers in the frat. I found big brothers in the frat. Omega Psi Phi has been so awesome to my life. I was with some bros last night. Shout out to UB Brian, my DJ for karaoke, man. Thank you for everything that you do and the bros that came out last night. It's just so powerful, so meaningful. George Clyburn, Senate minority whip leader of the Congress. All the bros that's in Congress, man, that's doing powerful, powerful things, man. Bishop Joseph Walker in Nashville, our presiding bishop, man, so many wonderful cues out here. It's not enough time to name all of them. D.L. Hughley, Anthony Anderson, Michael Jordan, Shaquille O'Neal. I could just go on for days, man. But thank y'all so much, man, in this wonderful, awesome organization found November the 17th, 1911 in Thurk Hill Hall, Howard University. So just a pleasure and an honor. I'm just so humble being a member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Definitely changed my life for sure. It ain't just about the tags, the shirts, the hats, and the hops. Man, when you get in here and do the work and see some of the most wonderful and powerful things that some of these bros do in the community, if you read the Oracle and just see what the bros be doing, how to get out the vote, man. Q's was everywhere. Getting out the vote, taking people to the polls, passing out water to people, that was standing in line trying to vote, man. It's more than just sitting out a hop. And when it comes to the service, man, friendship is essential to the soul. And I absolutely love it. All right, what we doing next, man? Because I can talk about the Fred all day. You don't understand.
Yeah, old sunflower, old soft, getting soft on me, Ricky.
Bro, man, I swear, man, you know how I feel about the bros, man.
Yes, sir.
Out of everything, man, out of everything that I have ever accomplished in my life, man, becoming a member of Omega Psi Phi, man, is just one of the greatest things that has ever happened to me in the chapter that I'm in now. Shout out to Alpha Phi. George Smith, thank you for everything that you do for me, man. I absolutely love you. Black Tony.
Yeah, Shotty.
Well, what's up, man?
I ain't gonna be there today. I'm gonna be there tomorrow, so I ain't gonna make it today. I've been up all night.
All the bros, all the cues on their way to the radio station, and everybody was talking about like, yeah, man, look forward to meeting your boy Black Tony. Like, I
don't want me. I don't want me now. Don't cruise. That time they jumped on me and beat me up. I was just wearing the purple and orange jacket, the purple and gold jacket, and the boots. That time when I was trying to, I was just trying to flex a little bit, and then I got beat up. So I ain't messing with them no more.
Oh,
you remember that time they beat me up that time in that room?
Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, man, you can't be wearing no purple and gold jacket and gold boots and be throwing.
I was just trying to be down, you know what I'm saying? I was just trying to be down,
bro, that ain't how it go. That ain't how it go, Black Tony. Be trying to tell you got to
beat my ass, son. Beat me up good, son.
Yes.
Point me in the back of my head, son, man. Choke me out and everything, man.
Especially them young brothers. Them young brothers ain't having it. And the older brothers just gonna put you on purple alert because they ain't trying to fight.
That anyway, though.
They got jobs. What you stressing out about, Black Tony? Why you not coming?
I've been up all night, so trying to make a important life decision, so.
What happened?
My girl want to get married, so. My girl want me to marry her, so she asked me to marry her.
Oh, she proposed? You got proposed to, Black Tony? What's up?
Yeah, Shawty, but I'm confused though, cause she pregnant.
Oh yeah, I mean before y'all met, or is your baby?
Nah, she pregnant by my homeboy, but he got locked up. And she's talking about, I just think it just seems like something wrong with that. I mean, he gonna be gone for like 15 years, but still, he gonna get out and then, I don't know, so.
Then the baby be 15 years old.
I just don't know, Side. I need to talk to one of them doctors you be having on the radio, one of them psychiatry doctors.
Yeah, like Yanetta Smith or Spirit or Crystal Counseling.
Like Rod T, is it wrong to get married when your girl pregnant by one of your homeboys?
Hey man, you gotta find out how much you love the girl first, man. But right, you can't do that, bro.
Do you love her, Black Tony? You got feelings?
That's a bro code.
I mean, I got feeling, but I'm feeling some kind of way about that. You know what I'm saying? Because
How far along is she? How far along is she?
He just went about 2 weeks. He just got locked up.
No.
Don't do it, Tony.
No, don't do it yet. Just wait. Come up here and talk to us about it. We're going to sit down and talk about it, Black Tony.
I'll be out there a little bit, but I got to go to sleep. I've been up all night.
Hold it! Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I want to hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary's your internet back up.
It's back up, Ricky, honey. I don't know what's the deal because I paid my damn telephone bill.
6 minutes after the hour, y'all. Gary got the tea and the clue of the day. Gary, what's up?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Erica Campbell, Ricky, our colleague, honey, they're saying her, she's speaking our baby. She said you cannot sow garden tool seeds and reap marriage benefits. Now, Erica recently took y'all to Instagram to send a message, baby, for people, honey, wanting to get married, saying you can't sow garden tool, and you know what a garden tool is, seeds, honey, and reap marriage benefits. She said your brain, honey, and body don't switch like that. You got to prepare your mind for marriage because it's a ministry, y'all. And she also captured the post that you will crave what you have put in practice, y'all. Isn't that beautiful? Now, even y'all all married and stuff. I mean, you know, and Special K and Rock T, y'all married. Can you can't sow garden tool seeds and reap marriage benefits?
I'm confused. I don't know what you mean.
Ho! Garden tool.
That's what we want.
Dang,
But you know what?
hurt my ears.
You don't want nobody that ain't no. I mean, you want somebody with a look.
A lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets.
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, man. Don't nobody. Honey, let's go. Can you make love to me? Can you make
Ricky.
love to me? And she got on the perfect little set of Kmart panties and bras.
Yes, Kmart.
Let's make love. Let's slow dance into the night and make.
You gotta have she just want to get that back blowed out sometimes.
That does make sense what Erica's saying, though. What Erica's saying is that, you know, what you reap, what you sow. So you can't expect to have a beautiful marriage and a relationship when you're not doing things in life to bring that to fruition.
Amen.
So you reap what you sow. That's what she's saying.
Really? I don't know. But anyway, congratulations, honey, to all y'all that's married. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, baby Wendy Williams, honey, she is claiming that Blac Chyna ain't got no place to live, y'all. Now, Wendy and Blac Chyna supposed to be friends, but you know, Miss Wendy, she'll get you, honey. She'll put you out on TV, baby. Now, they're saying, y'all, during her show yesterday, honey, Wendy claimed y'all that Blac Chyna texted her, honey, telling her that she needed help finding somewhere to live. Now, during the segment, honey, they say Blac Chyna's ex Tiger, honey, he owes $30,000 in back rent and over $140,000 in physical damages to his recent landlord. But Wendy brought up her friend Blac Chyna, saying he has a child with Blac Chyna, right? Then she wrote and said, I told you Blac Chyna texts me regularly, honey. She said, can you help me find a condo? I have no place to live. And she said, maybe she sent a blast to everyone she knows because it didn't say, like, Dear Wendy. And then Wendy went on and said, girl, this is... Yes, ma'am.
Wait a minute. I'm confused, Gary.
Oh, God.
But last month, wasn't you just reporting that Blac Chyna making like $15 million a month on her OnlyFans?
Yeah, honey, Blac Chyna got a fleet of cars in her driveway from the pictures and stuff like that. But I mean, but sometimes people spend a lot of money. You know, she probably go out to dinner a lot. She got those 2 babies she got to raise with no child support from Tiger or from Rob Kardashian. And you know, she it's just.
But if she made $15 million in a month, I mean, come on, do the math.
I don't know if it was $15 million in a month, but
that's what was being reported.
But I feel bad for Blac Chyna, and I feel bad that Wendy would say something like that, even though I love Wendy dearly.
That's the thing.
But baby, Miss Wendy put you out there, honey. She almost like the Brad of radio, honey. Don't.
Almost like the Gary of radio. You the negative Nancy and the Debbie Downer, thinking you a white woman from Martha's Vineyards.
You see that? I told you.
You Karen Gary Hayes, honey. Gary Karen. Yeah, Hayes.
Brad, don't be ugly. Now, you see, I was being nice. You see, I was.
No, you wasn't being nice. You tried to throw my name in there like you always do. You tried to throw me under the bus. I'm going to catch it today. You can get it today, Gary. Today is your day. This is your day. Is there one? Is there one?
Will there be one?
Will there be one?
And congratulations on that delicious meal you had the other day, honey. I saw on social media. That was nice.
Was you eating them crab?
Yes.
Oh, no, not the crab. They went to that fancy restaurant you and Niece and Ash still went to. That was cute.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Ricky, you missed that, baby.
It was very good.
Where'd y'all eat at?
I don't even know.
Somewhere in Hollywood.
But it was really, really good. It was really good.
And we over here.
You know what?
Hungry.
Right.
Yeah.
And we
leftovers.
You know what?
That's right. Clean it up.
At least they know you're reading your emails.
Lord.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyway, I love Brad, honey. Because, baby, when you're sitting down, baby, Brad will send you a flower, honey. And
I know that's
food.
right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Lord.
That's why you love me, Gary.
That's why I love you. I'm
She always gonna come through.
Yes, honey.
Always.
You'll watch her online eating crab legs, though, but at least honey, she did send you something, honey.
Gary, I can't send you no crab legs. That's too salty for your diet now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true.
See how she trying to look out for you right there?
I get you. I send you sugar-free cookies and sugar-free stuff and sugar-free juices so you can be straight.
And that pudding, too. You sent me some pudding.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got that pudding still.
Some what, Gary?
Some pudding. Oh, she sent me some pudding.
Right. I'm like, I know damn well you ain't ate no.
The other day, it's fall cantaloupe. On the high end, you say fall cantaloupe. On the low, you say man. Oh, yeah. Trust me, Rick, you would make no error, honey.
Everybody held their breath. I said, I know you ain't ate no. You said you ate some pudding.
Yes.
Gary, I'm so glad you cleared that up.
Yes, honey. Let me clear it up, baby. The queens will be at me, honey.
More Rickey Smiley Morning Show up next.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the front page news. It's what's trending now.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, man. I am so excited, man. Listen. Hey, today is Founders Day for Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, man. And due to coronavirus, I wish all the bros could have been at the station today. Man, listen, man. My great fraternity, Omega Psi Phi Incorporated, is celebrating Founders Day today. Omega Psi Phi was founded 109 years ago on the campus of the Howard University by 3 undergraduate students. That's right, man. Edgar Amos Love, Oscar James Cooper, and Frank E. Coleman, man. And on the phone, listen, we got our 41st Grand Bossily is Dr. David Marion. Good morning, Brother Grand. Thank you so much for joining this morning. And thank you so much for your service to our organization, man. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing fine, Ricky. Happy Founders Day to you, my brother.
Hey, happy Founders Day to you, man. Thank you for everything that you do, man. I'm so excited this morning. It's November the 17th. Omega Psi Phi, along with the other Black Divine Nine Greek lettered organizations, made a huge impact in the presidential election as we look to January the 5th and the upcoming runoff races in Georgia for the Senate. What is planned to keep the momentum going and drive voter turnout?
Well, we're going to continue to do what we did. I also serve as the chairman of the Council of Presidents. And so what we've had only one item on our agenda for about the past year, which is to get out the vote in a collaborative and cooperative way versus doing it as our individual organizations do. And you saw the result when the Divine Nine comes together. While Omega has approximately 200,000 initiated men, the Divine Nine collectively have about 2.5 million members. And when you add that to our reach, it's about 5 to 8 million people that we can touch. You saw the results of that where it got Biden and Harris over the hump. You're also going to see the results of that in Georgia because we just met again this past Friday to get out the vote, get our people back to the polls despite these 3 holidays in between. And despite this pandemic, we're going after it again to get our people to the polls.
Hey, Brother Grand, this summer, George Clinton, D.L. Hughley, Jalen Hurts, Anthony Anderson, Ted Ginn, Senior became members of Omega. Talk about the impact of the most recent initiatives of Omega Psi Phi.
I think those brothers came in the door making impact on our communities. DL and Anthony Anderson the next day participated in a social action project. DL, as you know, participated in that YouTube forum that I did with you and Steve and DL. And so I just think it's been powerful what their impact has been. You talked about Jalen Hurts. Don't forget that the same weekend that Jalen Hurts became a member, that Eddie George, that former running back over there at Tennessee,
Heisman
that was
Trophy
great
winner,
friends with our brother, Steve McNair, became a brother. Don't forget about Derek Johnson, the president and CEO of the NAACP, became a member that same weekend as well. So with Derek Johnson, you now have had 4 brothers who have been president and CEO of the NAACP: Roy Wilkins, Benjamin Hooks, Kwesi Mfume, and now Derek Johnson. That's impact.
Yeah, this is crazy, and you also you already told us about you serving as chairman. But listen, so what are some of the things to come and you want to shout out anybody and say anything about celebrating 109 years the existence of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated?
Well, certainly want to shout out my chapter, A to Z chapter, which is in Starkville, Mississippi.
Brian, I know you was in Mississippi, bro. You know I'm Cyro chapter. Dr. McMillan made me. I came in with the KB bros.
W.A. McMillan was my mentor.
Man, that's who crossed me. Oh my God, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
wow.
I live in Jackson, Mississippi, so I've stayed with that chapter the entire time that I've been in. Probably also want to give a shout out to my wife, who was a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated.
Man, that's awesome. You know, Steve-O, Big Boy, all those YE, Dwight, Augie Dog, all those YE bros, man. They all those my big bros, man. I didn't know that. Now I feel connected to you, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
I am so excited. Thank you for everything that you do. Anything you need from me, you got my number, so you already know what it is. It is just a pleasure to have you on. And, what is the best way for people to follow and get some more information on Omega? How can they follow you on social media?
Look for Omega Psi Phi. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram and Twitter, and so am I at Dr. Marion Omega. But Omega Psi Phi, official at Omega Psi Phi. That's where we are. They can find out all the information. They can go to our website, OPPF.org is our website, and they can learn all about the things that we're currently doing that we're excited about. I also want to say to you, Ricky, that we're so proud and honored to have you as one of our members, because you represent us so well out there in radio land, and just represent us well wherever you go. It's always good to know that I can turn to you and you can help deliver and take our brand to the next level.
Hey, man, I want to, thank you so much for that. And I got to say this, man. A lot of y'all probably didn't know this, but Tom Joyner is an L.E. Brug. Tom Joyner plays at Tuskegee. And I want to say happy Founders Day to Tom Joyner and thank him for providing this wonderful opportunity. Thanks to Steve Harvey for being a big bro, still and mentor still to this day, and D.L. Hughley. It's just a wonderful organization to be a part of, Brother Marion. I love you so much, man. Thank you so much for joining us. Shout out to good bro Lorenzo Hines, Joe Torre, Romario. We hung out this weekend, but we were all at karaoke last night. And B. Brian, good bros in the frat, man, that I absolutely love. And Brother Marion, Brother Grant, thank you so much for coming on. Shout out to George Grace, Lord Jordan, all the former Grant. Thank you so much, man. Love you, man. Root to the bros.
I love you too, man. Take care and be blessed today.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Filling in for Jeff Johnson. We got the one and only doing 3 things you need to know. Warren Ballantyne. What up, man? My favorite member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated.
Man, Ricky, I'm so happy to be with you this morning. But before I even do the 3 things, 2 things I got to say. 1, happy Founders Day to my brothers of Omega Psi Phi. Gotta give props to the Qs out here for their Founders Day, and to SDRO who had theirs earlier in this week. Secondly, Rick,
thank you, man.
I want to thank you. I want to thank Kim. I want to thank Derek. I want to thank David Cantor, Ms. Hughes, Alfred Liggins, and everybody else for what you guys are putting out and giving to the people, because it's so necessary right now. And honestly, if Ms. Hughes and Alfred hadn't took a chance on me back in 2006, I never would have been who I am today. They took a chance on the kid, and I just want to say thank you to all the people involved and everybody that's part of the Urban One Radio One family. So I want to put that out there as well.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man.
Now, let me tell you the 3 things we need to know. 1, Georgia. Let me tell you what you all need to be doing. Atlanta, Savannah, Macon, all of the state of Georgia. You need to be voting like your lives depend on it January 5th. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm an independent. But Mitch McConnell can no longer be in charge of the United States Senate. And the reason why I'm telling you this is so important is because of the judges he's put on the Supreme Court, the judges he's put on the federal level are going to affect you and your children for the next 30 to 40 years. You don't want this man to have control under a Biden-Harris administration because all he's going to do is block everything that they try to do, just like he did with President Obama.
Right.
The second thing that we need to do when Biden and Harris comes into office, we as black people, as Latino people, as poor people, we want to talk about systematic racism. Let me tell you how you fix systematic racism. You ask Biden and Harris to do this. In their first 100 days, sign an order making where all nonviolent felons and misdemeanors, one time and one time only, can erase their records. This allows people to be able to get back into the workforce. Right now, if you have a record, you can't get housing in some places. You can't get insurance. Right. You can't get jobs. Give these people an opportunity to get back into the workforce so that they can be working and doing due diligence to pay their taxes and everything else. That's what we need. And then after you do that, Biden and Harris, ask the states to follow. Call it the Second Chance Act, like they have in North Carolina, like they have in Tennessee. Thirdly, and this may be the most important thing, Rick, we as a country must realize that 72 million people voted for Trump. Right now, you have Lindsey Graham trying to influence the Republican Secretary of State in Georgia to change votes. This is going to happen again January 5th. So, as a nation, we got to realize something. We may have come here on different ships, but we're all in the same boat right now. And if we really want the best for this country and this nation, at this point, all the fighting, all the bickering, all the nonsense has to stop if we really want change in this nation as Biden and Harris take over the White House. And lastly, Rick, I want to give you a little bit of Greek history because the brothers of Omega Psi Phi and the brothers of Phi Beta Sigma are tied deep together because when we were having a conclave long ago, many years ago in the beginning, and the Omegas was having a conclave, the Omegas could not secure their room. And the brothers of Phi Beta Sigma gave up one of their rooms so that the brothers of Omega Psi Phi could have the conclave. That's how tight we are.
Awesome.
That's how tight we are.
I believe that, and I receive that. Yes, sir. Man. And that's our relationship, Warren. We take each other and argue all the time, every week about something. That's how we get down.
But you know what, Rick, you my brother. I love you. It ain't nothing you can say to me, nothing you can do to me. And to everybody out there who's listening, this man has been with me ride or die no matter what.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm with him ride or die no matter what. Rickey Smiley can't do nothing wrong in the eyes of Warren Valentine. He can slap my child. I'd be like, what you do, Ricky? That's the way I think about Rickey Smiley. So that's real talk.
Hey, Warren, let everybody know how they can find. Hey, listen, y'all. This man does not. So let me real quick, Warren. We got to go. Will we be able to get those Senate seats, man? You think we can pull it off?
I do, but I think what we all need to do, even if you don't live in Georgia, go to the websites right now. Go to Ossoff, go to Warnoff, go to their websites. Look, just give them $5. We ain't got to give them $100, $200. I know it's tough on everybody right now because of the pandemic. Give them $5 because the Republicans know if they don't control this Senate, that Biden and Harris will be able to do something to end systematic racism. Now, if Biden and Harris doesn't do this, I'm going to just say this. Honestly, black folks, we need to leave the Democratic plantation. Because if they're not going to step up and do something this time, we got happy when Obama got in office. And, you know, Rick, we was at the White House all the time. That's my guy. I love him. But he didn't do things that he could have done. We need this stuff to be happening right now. Time is of the essence now. Time is of the essence.
And I believe that Joe Biden would. I believe that he will pass a bill like that, you know, to start putting things in place to, you know, to end systemic racism, man. Warren, let everybody know how they can follow you on social media.
Look, you can follow me on Instagram under Truth Fighter. You can follow me on Twitter under Laverdad. That's for my Puerto Rican heritage, y'all. And you can just follow me on Facebook under Warren Valentine. And Rick, my favorite brother, Omega Psi Phi, enjoy your Founders Day, you and your bros. Big shots out to y'all.
There it is, man. Thank you, man. Y'all give it up and show your love, my favorite brother of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, the one and only Warren Valentine, ladies and gentlemen. Brad, take me back, Brad.
And listen, this song right here just made you want to leave the one you with. You be looking at him like, you know what? I think it's time for me to go.
So what was everybody when Usher came out with that song, man? What does it remind you of?
Man.
What year was that?
Early 2000s?
That was the early 2000s. This song for me made me feel away, I gotta say. The fact that he was able to put in words those horrible thoughts in the back of his head, it made me think what men are thinking when they not talking.
Oh, wow.
Huh?
Oh, wow. What's that, Gary?
I'm trying to figure out what Eva was saying, what men are thinking.
Yeah. You make me want to leave the one I'm with.
When
you're riding with a chick that you don't really like that much, and that song come on and you look at her funny.
It makes you wonder.
She know what you're thinking. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So what do? Change the station?
Okay.
Yeah, you got to change the station on that one. If you don't really like her, but you ain't hit yet, you got to change the station.
You got to put it on the hip hop station and listen to the baby. You have to immediately, you got to always keep the baby on deck and just keep it turned up. You know.
Or when your man would play this song, you think he was trying to tell you something. Like, I just felt like the song always meant a little bit more.
Men ain't going to play it, though. Men ain't going to play that.
Not even they trying to be facetious?
No. Ain't nobody that bold. Not if you date no sister. You ain't finna do that because black women pick up on everything.
Okay.
Everybody get cussed out and she'll be clapping her hand in your face while you trying to drive.
Between every word.
Right. No, when you break up with a sister, you got to text it. You got to put it in the form of a text.
You better not text me and break up, Ricky.
Right no, that is so to break rude. Up with y'all in y'all face, and y'all start grabbing air and clapping and going in and then pulling your head into the air. Yeah, you have to. That's the only way to do it.
That's the best way. I'm with you, bro.
Yeah, and you don't have to break up say, hey, listen, man, I just, God is dealing with me on some things right now. And, I'm just going to, sit back I'm going to fall back for a minute, try to get myself and my thoughts together for my mental health. And Jesus
is going to put God in it.
Yeah, you got to say, I don't want you to get caught up in my mess.
In my mess, yeah. Yeah, I'm going through some stuff. I got to get myself together because you good, you beautiful woman, or whatever. And if you meet somebody, I really understand. You do what you got to do what's best for you and your two little boys and stuff, man.
Ricky.
I love them, man, and I never thought less of your little boys because they got them silver caps in their teeth.
You're so wrong.
You know what I'm saying? But let me just get myself together. Yeah, because, most time when the chicks, when they have two little boys and they got silver caps because they be getting a Kool-Aid in their baby bottle and their teeth never get the strength. Grow with their teeth soft. And so they had to get the little silver caps or whatever. I can say that because Brandon had silver cap when they put Kool-Aid in that baby bottle instead of giving the babies milk. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And they got bunk beds. Yeah, they got them little bunk beds in the room and stuff. And you have to go in your girlfriend little boy's room to look out they window before you go get in your car. Make sure you don't get robbed in there.
You want to make sure the boy's daddy ain't outside. Because you just got out.
Y'all done been through some things.
This sounds personal.
Hey, what kind of car the daddies ride? Okay,
He's going to be in a 2005 to 2007 Impala or a Charger. And if you see that Charger out there,
yeah.
You got to work it out. You got to figure something out.
Yeah, that happened to me. That dude knocked on the door and she going to try to rock me to sleep. Talking about shh. Start patting me on my back like I was a baby. I'm like, what the hell? Eva, we got your girl Kiki on this morning. Kiki, good morning.
Good morning. What's up, y'all? What's up, Eva?
Good morning, Kiki.
What up, Kiki?
Hey,
what's up, Kiki?
What's up?
Hey, Kiki.
Hey. Hey,
how you doing, Kiki?
Nah, hey.
Stop talking to me.
Hey.
What's up, Rock? What's up? Hey, Ricky.
Oh, you ain't say hey to me?
You gave me a real dry hey, Kiki.
Yeah, what you mad at the brother about, Kiki?
You was like, hey.
I'm talking about that boy who keeps trying to talk to me.
What boy?
What boy? What boy?
Nobody trying to talk to you.
Special
you
K.
You said hey, Kiki already. Special K. Leave me alone.
Nobody trying to talk to you. I'm a grown-ass man.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Man, what you... Girl.
Kiki.
Huh?
Yeah, Brad, that was for Special K because he be trying to holler at her on the low.
Brett, my homegirl. Special K just won't accept no for an answer. I don't want to holler at you.
Hey, Kiki, you want to shout? You know, Brett from Chi-Town. You want to shout out all your Chicago connections and, you know.
I don't mind doing that. Shout out to Chi-Town. Yeah. Shout out to everybody who always walking with me to Geno's East, up and down the Miracle Mile. Shout out to that boy out on Hunch at the bottom of the DeSable Museum. Shout out to Chicago.
Hey, Chi-Town, stand up. Hey, thanks, Kiki. Appreciate that.
Anytime, Brett. Anytime.
Now, Kiki, what is your, you doing top 3 fraternities. What are your top 3 fraternities?
Yeah, what are they top 3? I like me. It's like a game show.
Yeah. Call him out.
Top 3 fraternities in the world. No, number 3.
Yeah.
None other than Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. Boy, when I went to this, I don't know who I was talking to. I was dating this dude. I ain't know what kind of frat he was a part of, but all his homeboys started yelling in the little studio, "Blue, boy!" I said, "Oh," because I'm used to wearing my Waffle House yellow, but they were like, "Blue."
And that's number 3.
Said Blue was fighting. That's number 3.
Oh, you thought they were saying Blue was fighting?
Yeah.
No, they were saying
I ain't
Blue.
know what they were talking about. Anyway, number 2.
Kappa Alpha Psi.
Boy, when I see a dude shimmy in there, come on now.
Yeah, they be playing that Tila. Then the club showing up.
Yeah.
Shaking that.
Straight up. Or they do that little Chris Brown song. Special K.
What, Kiki?
Special K. You liking what you see? Everything you got that's on me. Man. You'll never know.
I'm good.
Number 1.
And what is your number 1, Kiki?
Number 1 fraternity in the whole wide world? Oh, my God. Omega Psi Fraternity Incorporated. Hey, the reason I say that, because I had done snuck into this boy dorm room, and these dudes started, get that off.
How they was barking, Kiki?
Atomic dog playing. The rest was history. The rest was history.
Yeah, Kiki, it's over when the Atomic dog come on. Chairs being kicked over.
God.
Yeah, you better get back. Yeah. Hey, Kiki, we ought to make you a Q Pearl.
For real? You'll do that?
Yeah.
Little old me? You'll do that for little old me?
Yeah. We'll talk to George Grace and them, and we'll try to make you a Q Pearl, Kiki.
A Q Pearl. Hey, do that for me. I'm gonna be clutching my Q Pearl.
There it is. Your top 3 favorite organization. Y'all give it up. Kiki, let everybody know how they can follow you and watch all your videos, Kiki.
Yeah, you can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram. I love Kiki. It's LUB. And you can find me at the WIC office because I'm there all day. I don't set appointments. I just pop up.
Hey, Kiki, what you get on WIC these days now? Have they changed, or are you just the same stuff?
See, now you finna just make me just snitch on my little plug. I go out there. You know what I'm saying? You got to fill out the application. You just write hungry. You write how many kids you got. You in my case, 4 if possible. And then, you know what I'm saying, you just turn it in. And they give you pretty much a lot of money, especially during this pandemic. I've been buying all kind of stuff. Lots of sales state. With my little WIC. WIC now.
That's right.
Come on now.
Stand for women, infants, and children. There it is.
Infants and children. I'm as a women.
There
Come on. Baby. Lil Jaheim this morning. Hey. You can have anything. Do all I can to keep you satisfied. Sing case and I make it home tonight, girl. Thank God I woke up this morning. How y'all feeling? Y'all woke up? Hey, welcome back. I had to hop out for a second. I hopped right back in. Got some news for some music. Thought I had some news for you. I'm gonna have some news for you. Let y'all know what's going on. Y'all heard about that Pfizer Moderna vaccine coming out. So back on up. They said somebody gonna have a vaccine because it's Rona real. It got to go. So they trying to figure it out. Charlie Wilson let you guys know what's going on with Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger, Lindsey Graham, and all of that, and our president-elect Joe Biden. Talk about him and y'all Agent Orange. We're gonna talk about him too. How y'all feeling now? I've been dancing, music been popping. Had a great show so far. Ricky crazy. I'm over here yelling, trying not to act crazy. But when the laughs is real, man. I'm trying to tell you. All these unknown calls. What unknown calls? So, what y'all doing for Thanksgiving? Y'all getting ready? No, next. No. Okay. Oh, that's a good question. If they said they had a wrong vaccine right now, you could take it, and everything go back to regular, would you? Just asking for a friend. I'm just asking for a friend. Not yet. I know that's right.
News headlines. Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, man. We got your friend. See, now I'm paranoid because Kiki said I sound like a game show host. Now,
that was so funny.
I don't even feel comfortable. Yeah, all right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Even go ahead and do your front page. You know, you feel me? You feel me?
Thank you very much, Ricky. Good morning,
you feel
Ricky.
me? Go on do the news, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of hip in my news, too, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. It's your girl, Eva Marcel. I'm just going to talk like a regular person and give you a little bit of morning news. So we now have 2 effective coronavirus vaccines in the U.S. First, it was Pfizer. Now, Moderna announced yesterday that its vaccine shows a 94.5% effective rate. Both are in the last phase of their clinical trials and must still be officially approved. But it looks like the virus is spreading so fast that it could get worse before the vaccines are even available. For the last 2 weeks straight, we have had over 100,000 people per day catch COVID-19. President-elect Joe Biden said that he was afraid that more people could die if the government waits until January 20th to act. Yesterday, he urged President Trump to please begin the transition process. Now, meanwhile, Georgia's Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger says that he's been under pressure from fellow Republicans to change the numbers on the recount. So he said Senator Lindsey Graham hinted that he should try to throw out legally cast ballots. The deadline to certify election results in Georgia is Friday. All right, that's what's happening in news. For more, log on to the RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's up in sports?
Last night, Monday Night Football, the Chicago Bears lose to the Minnesota Vikings, man. That's 3 in a row for the Vikings, man, so it's going down. I don't know what's going. The Chicago Bears, everybody out there in Chicago, listen. Until you switch the quarterback out and Nick Foles got hurt, we don't want nobody to get hurt like that, but he's, now you probably going to get back on the winning streak. And I like Nick Foles, but it is what it is. New Orleans Saints, Drew Brees, he was injured this past weekend versus the San Francisco 49ers. Multiple cracked ribs, collapsed lung. Backup quarterback Jameis Winston will take over. We're going to see what Jameis got, if he got anything left in the tank. Speaking of Jameis, shout out to James Harden. He rejects the extension offer from the Houston Rockets. Word is that he's making it very obvious that he no longer wants to be a Houston Rocket. He's focusing on a possible trade to the Brooklyn Nets to join Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Last but not least, Oklahoma City Thunder traded away Chris Paul III to the Phoenix Suns. So now he's going to join shooting guard Devin Booker in the backcourt out there in Phoenix. Man, a lot of action going on in the NBA.
Yeah.
That's all I got for sports right now, big dog. Brad got the hot spot.
Hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 29 minutes after the hour, y'all. It's time for the hot spot. It's being brought to you by
McDonald's. Oh, man, it's McDonald's sauciest season. The McRib is back with more drip. Beginning December the 2nd, the McRib is available nationwide for the first time in nearly a decade. Let's go. What up, Brat?
Don't forget that pickle. Don't forget to tell them about that pickle that be on there.
You don't know where it's going to be at.
You don't know where it's going to be at. It's going to be the first bite or maybe the last.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into this thing. Man, it seemed like all these stories is bad news. All right, y'all. Y'all know Sinbad. He's recovering from a stroke, and his family told The Hollywood Reporter, they said, our family thanks you in advance for your love and support and ask for your continued prayers for his healing. We also ask that you please respect our privacy during this time. Sinbad is 64, so we're going to continue to pray for him because we love Sinbad. He's a legend. All right, y'all, moving on. Boosie took to social media to let his fans know that he's doing fine after being shot in his leg this past weekend in Dallas. He wrote, I'm good. Appreciate all the happy birthday wishes and get well wishes. I love y'all. That's what Boosie said. So
Hey,
he
Brad.
wanted to thank you, huh?
One day, can you just get all of the information on all of the beef that the rap, like, what is going on?
I don't want to be the bone collector.
Okay, don't do it, because that'll throw you in something.
Yeah, and I can't get thrown in nothing because I've been in trouble already. I can't get in trouble no more.
Yeah.
I'm living my best life.
We don't
I
need you
going
doing
back and forth.
Doing the morning show from Cell Block.
Okay.
Gary.
Sell you some roll-ups. He know because he been there. Anyway, y'all, moving on. Gospel legend Fred Hammond has revealed that he's been diagnosed with COVID-19. He says he let his guard down once and contracted the virus. So that's why y'all have to be careful. He said, I'm a mask wearer, but I let my guard down in one place. He said, the good thing is that if this happened to me on the commission tour last year, I probably would not have made it because I was really sick. I have a better chance of fighting it, and I still have good hope. I'm feeling better every day. Ooh, so prayers going out to all these people, and they said Jeremiah is slowly getting better. So we praying for everybody that's contracted this COVID and people being shot and all this stuff. It's like bad news, but I got one little pinch of good news. Russell Simmons has beat the lawsuit from the woman who accused him of rape. Yes, he did. And it is all because the complaint was filed 4 years too late. How you gonna file a complaint that late? Anyway, the woman filed a $10 million suit in March of 2018 claiming sexual battery and intentional and negligent infliction of emotional distress. Yeah, right. Well, Russell Simmons denied her claims. Russell Simmons do yoga. He don't mess with nobody. So I don't understand. Like, he's so zen and so cool and laid back. Anyway, on November 13th, the LA Superior Court judge entered a judgment in his favor after granting his motion for the summary judgment on the grounds that the woman's claims stemmed from an alleged incident in 1988 and the time had done passed. So her time is gone. She need to go home.
You think
She
that's
better
why he went
leave.
to Bali, though, Brad?
He went to Bali to get out of America. If I had a place in Bali, we'd all be there too, because I'd invite all y'all. We get the hell out of here for a minute. We ain't, yeah, for real. I'm not mad at him for that. And his kids. I'd take everybody too. Like,
got a peace of mind.
Okay. They ain't got no pandemic like that over here, I don't think. Is it over there?
No, they respect that. That's what he was saying on air the other day. You know, around the world, they respect that this COVID is real. And there are very few, if any, cases in Bali.
Right. Ooh, well, that's going to wrap up the hot spot. That's some good stuff right there. Coming up next, we got Talk It Out Tuesday with Yanetta Spring, and we got the Praise Mix down, y'all. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's Talk It Out Tuesday with licensed professional counselor Yanetta Spring.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, man, I am so excited, man. It is Talking Out Tuesday with licensed professional counselor Yanetta Spring. Man, we are so happy to have you this morning, man. The holiday season officially kicks off next week with Thanksgiving. And one thing is for certain, when you get together with family and friends, somebody's always going to have an opinion about something. So this morning, Yanetta has some tips about dealing with opinionated people, man. That's crazy. I never would have thought, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, because it comes up so often, especially, in, family settings where someone always, someone has something to say about you or your life or, what's going on with you. And that could be very difficult for people who are people pleasers.
Yeah, okay? I got an aunt, my Auntie Betty. We get to fighting every Thanksgiving. My Auntie Betty, she lives in Bessemer. Betty Nelson, we get to fighting every Thanksgiving. They have to break, they have to pull us apart. She beat me up. She win most of the time, but yeah.
She win most of the time. Yeah, so today I want to share something specifically for the people pleasers. So if that's you, if you know this is the area that you struggle in, just listen up because this is for you. Because depending on who you're trying to please right now in these times dealing with COVID-19 and, everything that's going on, it could really be detrimental to your health by operating this way. So I kind of want to clear it up because there's nothing wrong with wanting to accommodate or satisfy the people you love and you're connected to, or being hospitable or wanting them to feel happy. There's nothing wrong with that. That's fine. The dysfunction comes when your desire to please others supersedes your desire and your ability to care for yourself. Okay? Right. So when this is happening consistently, continuously, repetitively, then it's dysfunctional. Right. So being aware that, if you have to actively silence what you want and need and your desires all the time in order to ensure that somebody else is happy, that is not healthy. Right. So if that's what you do or that's what you have the tendency to do, these are just 3 things I want you to remember. So the first thing is that it is not your responsibility to make everybody comfortable with your decision. Yeah, so your desire to care for yourself, to make sure your family is safe or do what you need to do, it does not need to be validated or approved by anyone. It's your right to be in environments where you feel safe and where you feel comfortable, okay? Number 2 is it's okay to create new traditions. And I think if 2020 has taught us anything, is that we got to be able to adapt, evolve. We got to be flexible and open to change, because things are changing and things are outside of our control. So being open to talk about, what these changes look and feel like for your family. And then number 3 is oftentimes somebody's opinion is more about them than it is about you. Right. Okay? Or somebody being extra critical or very opinionated. It's more about their internal whatever, struggles, issues. It's more about that. More about them than it is about you. So Bishop Pee Wee Herman, do y'all remember Bishop Pee Wee Herman?
Yeah, I've seen the videos.
I'm still Pee Wee Herman. He ain't a bishop, but he used to say,
our childhood, we used that Pee Wee Herman?
Yeah, that Pee Wee Herman. Yeah, she called him Bishop Pee Wee Herman.
He a bishop now.
Go ahead and pull yourself up a chair. It's time to let down your hair. It's going to be that kind of morning. We're getting wacky at Pee Wee's
Playhouse. You feel me. So he used to say, I'm like rubber, you're like glue. Whatever you say bounces off of me and sticks back to you. Y'all remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so sometimes people who are very opinionated and critical of you, that's their, you have to have that mentality and understand that I'm like rubber, you're like glue, whatever you say bounces off me and sticks back to you. It's more so about them, what they're dealing with, when they feel some type of way about their life and they're projecting that on you. And it's not necessarily your job to figure out why that is or what that is, but just to be mindful of it and not to take everything that people, every opinion that somebody has about you or your life personal.
Right.
So, it's hard to deal with people's opinions if you're a people pleaser. So if you are constantly shifting and bending to fit what other people want, and if you are valuing other people's opinions over yours, and that could be an indication that you actually undervalue yourself, and if that's something you're struggling with, it's okay to seek therapy for support. Your people-pleasing tendencies may be connected to an underlying issue, and in therapy you could get to the root of that and unpack that and hopefully resolve it. So that's what I have for y'all today.
And know that you just don't have to cuss everybody out. You just don't have to. You can just
choose your battles. Choose your battles.
Save that energy. Why? It's not necessary. Yeah, for sure.
Because when you cut somebody out to that white stuff get in the corner of your mouth.
Ooh, you mad.
That's trying Jesus cuss out.
Your head about to explode.
Like a camel. You like a camel that just got through running. You cuss them out so bad. All right, Elizabeth.
Low fish face.
For more information, y'all make sure y'all visit Counselor Yanetta's website, springforthcounseling.org, or find her on Instagram and Facebook at Springforth Counseling.
Yes.
Counsel
And
Spring.
if you want to subscribe as well, you can text the word SPRING to 55444.
It is. Hey, thank you so much. Y'all give it up, Yanetta Spring.